Carr. Here. Alderman Roll. Alderman Johnson.
Here.
Alderman Montoya. Alderman Rita.
Here.
Alderman Fairwell.
Here.
Alderman McGee.
Present.
5-0.
Alderman. General proceedings, in the order to approve city council minutes, September 2024, city council. Alderman McGee, second Alderman Thomas, question. Clerk, please roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye. Yours. Motion, city council minutes. 12. Alderman Johnson. Question.
Yeah, let me go back to note that, I think we need to specifically of, Montoya.
Anything else? Clerk, please roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
6-0.
Thank you. I'm going to jump into police department recognition awards, the proclamation, I know it's not over here. So we'll start with the police department, chief. What you want to do is done with.
Mr. Mayor and Council, thank you for giving me some time to recognize some outstanding work done by our officers. Specifically, on May 22nd, officers were in the area of York and Western and observed a group of juveniles matching the description. Mr. Mayor and Council, thank you for giving me some time to recognize some outstanding work done by our officers. Specifically, on May 22nd, officers were in the area of York and Western and observed a group of juveniles. When officers approached the subjects, one fled on foot while carrying a backpack. After the assisting officers established a perimeter, the subject was located and taken into custody. The backpack contained a loaded firearm with an extended magazine, as well as various narcotics. Due to their collective efforts, the subject was charged and an illegal firearm was removed from the streets. For these reasons, they should be awarded the unit citation. Officer Esparza. And Officer Matthew Cleo. Thank you. On June 1st, Sergeant Babbitt responded to a disturbance at the Thorntons on 127th Street involving two males fighting. One of the two males had a firearm. While separating the two, a loaded firearm fell from the gentleman's waist. Sergeant Babbitt was able to gain control of the firearm while still struggling with the aggressor. The subject ran outside. Sergeant Babbitt, while still holding the gentleman's firearm, was able to pin the subject against the squad car until assisting units were able to arrive. Sergeant Babbitt's selfless act of bravery led to the arrest of a person who was a major threat to our community and Sergeant Babbitt personally. For this reason, he will be awarded the Gallantry Star for his actions. Sergeant Babbitt. On June 21st, officers responded to the Salvation Army for multiple calls of shots fired that occurred during a repass for a woman who was murdered in the city of Chicago. It was learned that 4 people arrived in the parking lot and began shooting in the direction of the attendees and the building. Over 100 shots were fired before the offenders fled the area. Responding officers discovered multiple crime scenes along with several individuals that were injured. The scene remained tense, uncertain, and rapidly evolving as information was obtained from multiple sources of information. Officers worked to secure the extensive crime scene, interviewed multiple witnesses, and collectively worked together with assisting agencies to collect evidence, identify suspects, aid the injured, conduct traffic control, and identify suspects throughout the course of the investigation. For these reasons, they shall be awarded the unit citation. Officer Joe Doolin. Officer Heaven Hills. Officer Matthew Frito. Officer Daniel Ramos. Officer Natalie Reyes. Officer Devontae Spivey. Officer Austin Galamuski. Community Service Officer Chinoto. And Community Service Officer Watson. During the same incident, officers Doolin and Polito located a gunshot victim in the parking lot. They began applying tourniquets and pressure to the victim's limbs. All 4, as a matter of fact. He was transported to Christ Hospital, where it was learned that he'd been shot 17 times, and that the actions of our officers directly impacted his ability to survive the incident. For this reason, these officers will receive the life-saving award. On July 17th, officers responded to the Chatham Street Bridge for a missing suicidal female juvenile that had been located by 2 adults. She was on the outside of the guardrail over the water and attempting to break free from the 2 adults who had located her. Officers went onto the railing of the bridge and were able to grab her, pulling her back onto the bridge. They remained on scene until she was transported for an evaluation. The officers' selfless acts and disregard for their own safety directly led to the survival of this juvenile. For this reason, Officer Lambert and Officer Galamuski will receive a life-saving award. And finally, I know I took up a lot of time, I'm sorry. Finally, on September sixth, officers responded to the 2700 block of Orchard for an armed robbery with shots fired. The victim was located uninjured and offender information was relayed to assisting officers. The offender was located a short time later on Western Avenue, and once seeing the officers approaching, he fled on foot. A perimeter was established, and the subject was located hiding in a yard. The proceeds from the robbery were recovered, as well as the firearm used by the offender. The offender was charged accordingly. The collective efforts of all involved led to a violent criminal and an illegal firearm being taken off the streets. For these reasons, the officer shall be awarded the unit citation. Officers Polito, Officers Reyes, and Officer Spivey. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering why. Whenever something good happens, Officer Polito's right there. Should also be noted that Officer Reyes has one gnarly scar on her hand from this incident. If you really want to see it, go ahead and ask her. That's all. Thank you so much.
Y'all want to go ahead and please. You want to take it? Short up front. Nancy, come up front. Bill up front or up to the end. So. You go back there. Now you're. All right. Thank you. Your influence, we have to stand. All right, next proclamation we have is the National Disability Employment Awareness Month proclamation. Whereas in 1988, the United States Congress established October as National Disability Employment Awareness Month to raise awareness of the employment needs and contributions of those people with disabilities. Whereas National Disability Employment Awareness Month is observed annually in October to recognize the contributions of people with disabilities to the economy and workplaces, and to reaffirm the commitment to equal opportunity for all citizens. Whereas according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 1 in 4 adults in the United States have some type of disability. Whereas the City of Blue Island, recognizing the significant contributions of people with disabilities have made to the City of Blue Island community and workforce. Whereas the city understands the importance of disability inclusion and regular reinforcement of that commitment to ensure equal opportunity for all citizens. Whereas the city values and appreciates the talents of all those individuals with disabilities contributing to the success of the Blue Island community. I, therefore, Fred Bellotto, Mayor of the City of Blue Island, do hereby proclaim October 2024 as National Disability Employment Awareness Month. I know we have members of the group. If you want to come up here and join me. Anybody else with the organization want to step up? We'll take a picture.
For the dog, you can do her own thing.
All right.
Can I actually have somebody, is it on your cell phone? Is somebody?
We'll get a copy to you. Don't worry.
Please do that.
We post them all on our social media.
Thank you.
All right, Kevin, want to look at me?
Good, good. All right.
Thank you,
We're
guys.
pretty well lit here.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We need to go get through some. We're gonna get through some and head out. Yeah.
Mayor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here is.
Continuing on with the agenda, we're gonna go back up to public comment. As a reminder, the public comment period is not time for dialogue. The purpose of public comment is for the alderman of the city and the mayor to receive input from their community. It is in fact a one-way communication to the city council. The city administration and department heads are available for discussions after the meeting. Is there any public comment?
Hey, good evening, Mayor, and also to our city council. Just want to let you know, Mission Covenant Church is having a special Pinktober event. That's to celebrate cancer survivors and their families, and that's scheduled for October the 27th at 10:30 a.m. in our church. And you're all welcome to attend. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other public comment? Moving on to new business. Need a motion to approve payroll in the amount of $443,291.34. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Roll, second by Alderman Carr on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr. Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries under B. Motion for approval of payroll from September 27th payroll in the amount of $473,975.98. Is there a motion? Alderman Rolls or second by Alderman McGee on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee. 7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under C, motion for approval of accounts payable dated September 25th, 2024, in the amount of $682,460.10. Is there a motion? Alderman Fairwell, second by Alderman Montoya on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya. Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under D, motion for the approval of accounts payable dated October 9th in the amount of $2,420,796.47, and checks dated September 12th, 2024, in the amount of $21,800. Is there a motion? Alderman Roll, second by Alderman Johnson on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under E, motion for Smitty's Tree Service as the lowest responsible bidder and award the contract for the 2024 tree removal and pruning program to Smitty's Tree Services. We became 20,000 under estimates. Is there a motion? Alderman Fairwell, second by Alderman Johnson on the question. Alderman Fairwell.
I just would like to note that, again, I want to appreciate the efforts of Mike and our Public Works Department and Val, Forestry Board, and the City Council's support for finally getting our trees properly cared for. This will call for the pruning of 245 trees and the removal of 113 trees this fall. It's a big step forward to making sure that, that everything looks good and everybody's safe. So appreciate that.
Thank you. Any other comments? None. We need the clerk to do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under F, a resolution of the City of Blue Island, County, Illinois, authorizing and approving the execution of the agreement by and between the city and Fresh Coast Capital LLC, Greenprint Partners, related to the funding for the Green Stormwater Infrastructure Project. For a motion. Alderman Johnson, Alderman Montoya, seconded on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion Carries. Under G, we have a resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, ratifying the execution of an enrollment agreement by and between the city and T-Mobile USA related to our wireless services. Is there a motion? Alderman Carr, is there a second? Alderman Roll on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya. Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Carries. Under H, resolution of the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, adopting 2024 Cook County Multi-Jurisdictional Hazard Mitigation Plan. Is there a motion? Alderman Fairwell, seconded by Alderman Roll on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under I, resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, setting the date and hours for trick or treating for the city's Halloween 2024. It's on Halloween day, 3 to 7, as in years past. Is there a motion? Alderman Rita, second by Alderman Roll on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Carries. Under J, resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, authorizing and approving a proposal for Alliant Insurance Services Incorporated for general liability insurance for the policy term October 3rd, 2024 to October 3rd, 2025. Is there a motion? Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Johnson on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. K, resolution for the city of Blue Island to authorize and approve the intergovernmental agreement by and between the city and the various municipalities regarding the Justice Assistance Grant JAG Program Award. Is there a motion? Alderman Fairwell, second by Alderman Carr on the question. Alderman Rita.
Could you refresh my memory, like 2023? Thank God.
Please, Chief.
Commanders.
Or either side.
The city of Chicago is the party to go through for the grant. All these municipalities do. Essentially, they've had a lot of turnover in their office. And it got to the point where we didn't get our reimbursement. I reached out to them this week. The new person said, oh, well, this is why we didn't get it signed. Sorry, the last guy didn't get it to you. So.
Grant amount is, looks like 10,398. Any other questions? Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Under L, resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, authorizing and approving the execution of the 2024 Community Development Block Grant, CDBG. It's up for recipient agreement, again, this is for Irving Avenue from 119th to 122nd, I believe, for next year. McGee, second by Alderman Johnson on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya. Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under M, a resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, to authorize and approve the intergovernmental agreement by and between the city, it's basically the same thing, but the 2024 Justice System JAG Program Award. Is there a motion? Alderman Carr, second by Alderman Fairwell on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under N, an ordinance for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, amending Title 11, Business Regulations of Chapter 111, Alcoholic Liquor of the Code of the City of Blue Island. Is there a motion? Alderman McGee, is there a second? Alderman Johnson on the question. Fairwell.
Just to clarify, on page 3 of the document, I just don't quite understand. Limitation on total number of licenses, Class B licenses to be issued to will not now exceed 3. Then it goes down to talk about Class N distilleries. They're all the same thing.
So it isn't. We made a couple changes. The primary reason is there's a Bears game this, correct me wrong, Sunday in England. And according to our liquor license, we cannot, in the past, it was just like the mayor would just say, okay.
Yeah.
But
technically, we had to make the adjustment for them to open up at 8 o'clock.
I see.
And then the distillery, we have a distillery interested in moving to town.
Right.
We don't have that in our code.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Any other questions? Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita. Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee. 7 ayes, Your Honor.
Carries under O, an ordinance for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, amending chapter 77 parking schedules of the code of ordinances regarding designated residential parking permit to include Clinton Avenue. When we did the resident only, we forgot about Clinton Street. It was a Scrivener's error. It was left out, even though it was meant to be, so it's the only few blocks that were included. So it's just adding Clinton Street into a previous resident only ordinance. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Roll, second by Alderman Fairwell on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya. Alderman Rita. Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
7 ayes, Your Honor.
Carries. Okay, couple meetings worth of stuff there. Under mayor's comments, I'll keep it short, but again, the police department, I know most of them left at this point. I wanted to say they had a great presentation at the last committee of the whole. Our chief went through the last few years, pretty much since he took over as chief to now, of the improvements within the department, the crime rate, ticketing, a bunch of stuff that we're looking great across the board on. I'm sure the alderman, if you haven't seen the packet, please request it from the chief and I'll send it to you. But again, the police department's done an amazing job considering the overall view and shortages within police departments across the area. We've done an amazing job, and there's a few other items that we discussed in executive, so I know we had a short attendance at the last meeting, so if you missed it, please follow up with me or Tom or Mark or the chief to give you updates on stuff that he wants to do in the department to encourage recruiting. So I wanted to mention that. And moving on, city clerk.
Scarecrow time, so, everyone's invited to decorate their scarecrow. Some people already started. The mayor has his scarecrow done. So hopefully you guys can all join the mayor and have your scarecrow done. Next Saturday at the Meadows at 12 o'clock, the Stray Dog Project, team is doing a, Halloween event. They have vendors and they're gonna do a dog or puppy parade. They have selfie stands for the dogs, so it's gonna be an outdoor event, so it should be fun. It'll be the first time. The Blue Island Park District and the Blue Island Library have several Halloween events coming up, so please check the website. Maybe, Mr. Alderman Montoya can fill you in on some of the Park District activities. There were several of them. Save the dates. Day of the Dead is coming November 2nd. It's from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We are working with District 218 this year. We have a lot of fun things scheduled and a little bit different. December 7th is the Kringle Mart. Rides for kids, the mayor will light the tree, and the popular light parade. And December 31st, we are doing the countdown to 2025, and in front of the Lyric, and we'll have the fireworks show. So those are some of the main events coming up. All I got.
Thank you, city treasurer.
Thank you, Mayor. One item on tonight's agenda, if I can get a motion to approve for monthly treasurer's report ending October 31st, 2024.
Motion by Alderman Roll, second by Alderman Montoya on the questions. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
September 30th.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Rita. Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee. 7 ayes, Your Honor.
Carries. Anything else?
That's all I have.
Good. City attorney, there's no executive today, correct?
No, we'll have one Thursday.
City administration.
Good evening, just one item, it is October, so it's the final quarter of the year. So the next cow will provide you with the updated financials, for the year so far through 3 quarters. But that also means, we're expecting to be rounding third, finishing our audit this month. We were ahead of schedule, but we're at the mercy of the auditors, so they staff how they staff, and they send them people out when they send them out. So, but we do expect to be done with the audit this month, which will move us into the levy process and then into the appropriations process moving to the end of the year. So my annual reminder, as I do to department heads, aldermen as well, if you have specific notes you've been taking throughout the year and where you want to see appropriation focuses going into next year, let us know. We'll, as always, do everything we can to give all the information and all of the interaction with department heads and everything else you need. It will either in your slated liaison areas or outside of it if you wish. Just as I said, just do our best to schedule that with the understanding that we do have to move forward with the schedule as we go, so let's try to make that as available to you as possible. Yeah, and then if you have additional questions as we head into, this kind of appropriations end of the year cycle that we're headed into, let me or Mark know, and we'll do our best to answer. That's all I have, unless there was anything for me.
Any questions for Tom? Alderman Johnson?
Yes, I would like to see if we could, have some adjustments to the, splash pad attitude.
I'm very familiar. So,
Thank you.
yeah, I think adjustments might be we might need to dig a little deeper, but I do know this problem with the rec center, so.
All right, anything else? Alderman Reed?
I'm sorry, Tom, what was that date that you gave approximately?
So the schedule we're trying to stick to, is that in October, we will have our audit presented to the council. In November, we will file our tax levy. And then in December and January, we'll work through the appropriations. We traditionally pass appropriations around February.
Thanks.
Appropriations has to be done by March.
Anything else? Must have fallen off, or maybe I'm just thinking committee meetings. Any alderman comments, concerns, questions, remarks? Alderman Rita?
Yes, I would like to thank Open Lands, Val Kehoe, and the Forestry Board, Public Works, Park District, State Rep Rita, and all the volunteers that showed up for October tree planting. The event, it was a great event. It was wonderful to see all the new trees being planted and to help beautify with their work. So I just wanted to give a shout out and thank you.
Alderman Johnson, Alderman Montoya.
Yes, I want to thank, Val Kehoe and, our Public Works Department for, sprucing up the, community gardening down there and working on our fruit trees. And, if you guys hadn't had a chance to try to go down to the, Recreation Center and see the floor, with the new, Blue Island, decal on the floor, is beautiful. And I'd like to thank, the finance department as well for helping us out down there.
Thank you, Alderman Montoya.
Yeah, real quick, just piggybacking off of, city clerk, inviting you guys out to October 26th for our annual trunk or treat, as well as city officials. If you guys want to sign up, let me know. I'll send you guys a link. It's pretty easy. You guys run over to this a little earlier. But I invite you guys to come out. We have 1,000 people that come out. So it's a really good event. Yeah, just have a.
Yeah.
Lots.
Lots and lots of candy.
All right, anybody else? Okay, all right, we have a motion to adjourn. Motion by Alderman Reed, second by Alderman Federal. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.